come on in, hillbilly. Welcome to update 7 of January.
Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curves, flattening the hills. Someday the mountain might get 'em, but the law never will. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Just a good old boy, they wouldn't change if they could.
Welcome to heaven, y'all. Let's start by first saying a special mention out to George, who I've heard is one of my biggest fans. So, hi George. Yeah, so let's get back to this then. What we're basically going to be doing today is the fun part of putting all the grasses on that I want to use. So I've got mixed blends here. I've got a nice summer mix, which is going to be for the main grass. Then I've got some of this dead grass here, which will be going around the sides of the barn and up there in random spots here and there. And then just for a bit of contrast with it, I've got this one as well, which it doesn't say what that is, but it looks more like hay really. But anyway, that's going on. I also have an autumn mix which might do for some shadowing. So that's in fact I'll probably just end up using all four. Cover the bases. So yeah, if you've all been on Facebook and Google Plus, then you've already seen the display. We've got the general mounted now. So the job today, as well as the grass, is to get rid of this nasty looking pole, because a lot of people have been commenting on it and saying, well, why don't you put some trees next to it? And it's like, well, I'm not doing that. And then other suggestions were, why don't you use cotton wool? And I don't particularly like cotton wool because it's too dense a material, and yeah, I'm not that keen on it. But what I use instead is you have to sacrifice a teddy, and it's a lot thinner, finer material this. So once you've got actually the pastel on that, it looks like proper dust. If I go get the other car a second, it's a bit dusty I'm afraid guys, so apologies. When I did the tribute Roscoe car, this is the same material, and it just gives it a more realistic look, I think. There's nothing wrong with using cotton wool, but it's just not for me. On another note, we've got Roscoe is all finished up now. Again, if you've been on Facebook and Google Plus, then you've already seen this. But all the lights are flashing on him, weathered under the side of him. But it looks pretty epic when it's all together. I can't tell you guys how much I actually love it. Because I don't know, it's come together just perfectly. And it's not too busy either. I mean, I had to make the base as big as I have just to fit everything on. But in Duke's fashion, we've got the pipe ramp in the corner over here, and we've just covered that with some hay bales, as you do. All the chickens are in, which you've seen in the last update. I've got the V8 engine in the back there now. I did have it mounted at the front, but I didn't really like it. So yeah, I think that basically covers it for now. I'll be back as soon as I've got something else to show y'all. Y'all come back now, you hear? Welcome to Hazard, y'all. So all the grass work and that is done now, it's just drying up nicely. So what I'll do guys, I'm going to take the camera off and then I'll give you a view of it all. Just hang on there. If you just ignore them wires for now, because I'm in the process of putting Roscoe on the base. I've got all the static grass on that I'm doing. I've just done patches. So you can see the grass is stood up. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is mock up the base, and we'll be right back with that. See you in a bit, guys. So here we go, guys. We've got the Piper amp there for Roscoe. So we've completely covered the pole now. You know, I catch myself, guys, just staring at this thing. It's come out really, really well. The only thing left to do next is to wire up Roscoe's LEDs, and then this guy's finished. What I'll do is I'll take some outside shots of it, seeing as though it's a really nice Hazard County sunny day, and then we'll get that put on. So we'll be right back with that, guys. I think. Hope you've hopefully you've actually enjoyed this build. I know I have. But what I'll do, yeah, is I'll take some really decent shots of it outside, and I'll post it after the video. So yeah, again, thanks for support, guys, and I'm glad that you've enjoyed it, and I'm glad that you've shared it with me. See you later. I apologise, guys. I forgot to give you a demo of all the lighting effects and that, which is no good. So I don't know if you can make it out because it is bright in here, but the fire's on. I'll see if I can get round. I need to get some blinds for my windows to make it a bit darker. Can you see just about there? So we've got that flickering, we've got Roscoe over there doing his thing. That's on a separate battery at the moment because, like I said, I haven't wired it up yet. That's a bit dark around here. So you've got Roscoe's lights going. So if we just activate the sounds now, hopefully everything still works. It's a really nice shot, that. Let's check the other sound.
Hang on back there, Kelly. Ain't got up yet. Yeah, Bo. Ain't that pretty? Hanging there like that? Hey, y'all stick around, because we'll be getting on with it in a minute.
Nice freeze frame. last sound. So that's definitely it now, guys. I'll go over and take some pictures, and we'll be right back. So again, thanks for watching. See you later.
Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curves, flattening the hills. Someday the mountain might get 'em, but the law never will. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Just a good old boy, wouldn't change if they could. Fighting the system like a true modern day Robin Hood.